Destiny, as a franchise, has to be one of my favorites in gaming of all time. Sure, it's not graphically impressive, and sure, its story isn't the best, although it has gotten a lot better. But this franchise to me, and many others, means so much more. From how the guns and abilities feel to use, to the grind for god rolls on armor and weapons, to the experiences you make with friends and clanmates, and the exhilaration of hard content like Day 1 raids. It is quite a fantastic experience. But the game has become stale, and here's the single reason why. 3 words: power level grind. You may be asking now, if that's an issue, then why did you say the grind was fun? Well, it is fun, okay? Let's say this. When there's a new activity or dungeon or even a raid, you want to do that stuff as much as possible day 1 because it's a new experience with new loot, right? On top of that, you probably want to go in with friends or some clanmates to make it even more fun. So why not keep doing it? Have some fun, right? And the biggest reason why is because there's usually new weapons that have some really good roll combinations, and you want to grind that activity as much as possible to get the roll you want. That in and of itself is the reason why the grind is fun. To get the good rolls you want, play with friends, and then you go into that content some more, or other content, doesn't matter, you choose, right? You go in with your new guns, and you have a blast. But the real grind that no one seems to talk about enough, and is the reason I am sick of this game, is the power level grind. Let's say, for an example here, new season launches and the power level goes up by 10 points, as usual, and you're already max level from last season. Okay, easy enough, right? I mean, I could reach that in my sleep. This is where the issue begins. As an example, let's say you just did 3 Vanguard strikes for your pinnacle drop in this playlist. Great, here's your reward. Pair of boots that are 3 levels higher than your current ones. Awesome! Now let's go do 3 Gambit matches. Oh, sick, here's your reward. Boots. Again. And the same level as I have now. No worries, let's go do our 3 Crucible matches. Yay! Alright, here's your reward. Boots? Really? Again? I mean, what can you do? I just showed you one of the main reasons this game is becoming a chore. Granted, your luck may not be that bad, and you may get a different piece of gear each time, which will help boost your level faster. But it is still a major issue that has been around since the Taken King, and Bungie has yet to do really anything about it. I remember when Forsaken came out and I was prepping for the Day 1 Last Wish raid, and I got 4 armor pieces in a row that were all the same. All arm pieces. You can imagine the incredible frustration I felt in that moment when the game said, "Ha ha ha, you lose! You can't do the Day 1 raid as efficient because you couldn't get the drops you needed." When it comes to grinding guns and armor for the perfect roll, there's nothing like it when you get what you want. But when it comes to the power level grind, it just feels like an exasperated and irritated finally when you get a piece of gear that you needed for leveling up. And not just that, but there's a little bit more that needs to be discussed. Think about all the armor you have, and think about all the weapons you have, and each character you have. They all need to be leveled up too, right? If you want to use them in certain content like Master Nightfalls, or Grandmaster Nightfalls, or Master Dungeons, or Master Raids, you name it. That hard content, you're gonna need a lot of things infused to the max level. Now, I will say, once you have every piece of equipped gear on one character at max level, every drop from then on, except for blues, I believe, they drop to your current level, so that is nice, but still, the main issue here, what I'm about to say, is the amount of upgrade modules you need to upgrade everything to max is absurd. I mean, there is just not enough time to go wandering around getting planetary materials in order to buy more modules. It's a pain. I would really rather be playing anything else, things that I want to play in this game, than run around the EDZ getting Dusklight shards for the 7,000th time. I'm tired of it. Please, please, I'm begging you, end my suffering. Now, those are just a couple issues, but another issue, at least for me, that this game has is the insane amount of bounties you have to do in order to level your artifact at a good pace, and your season pass. I mean, not only do you have to worry about your pinnacle gear dropping for the right item in your inventory, but you also have to worry about doing enough bounties for your artifact level if you plan on doing hard activities. I mean, I just want to play the game how I want. Not do mindless bounties that require me to do specific things with specific things just for a little bit extra XP. Sure, it adds up when you do a ton of them, but still, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of grabbing bounties for Glimmer and then just going into the same activity and doing the same bounty over and over and over again just for some more XP, just to level my artifact. I'm so tired of it. The point is to play this game with friends and have fun doing it, and to me, it has become a mindless chore. We are doing the same activities over and over and over again, and the same bounties over and over and over again, just so we can get to the new content, or the really hard content that comes out weeks after the season began. I'm so tired of grinding the same strikes for a pinnacle drop that didn't even give me a boost to anything I needed. Even if Bungie implemented a system to finally make sure every drop is for an item you need it for, I would still be irritated because I had to get those drops in the first place just so I can go do something else that is more enjoyable. The only reason I log in now is to grind the dungeon for the god rolls or to do the next week's story beat to see how they are moving it along, because as I said, the storytelling is so much better nowadays. Other than that though, I am just waiting on an overhaul of the level system. As for my solution, I think the power level system, as it is now at least, needs to be vanquished into the deepest depths of the Mariana Trench, and then we bring in a new level system. I think as a base idea, you should be able to play the new content no matter what it is, day one. Whether it be a new raid or a new seasonal activity, new dungeon, whatever you want to do, everyone should be able to do it and not have to take days off at a time of work to grind it all out for power. And as for later on in the season, when Grandmaster Nightfalls come out and Master Raids and Dungeons arrive, you will need something you earned in order to do it. Guess how you earn it? Just take a guess. By playing the game! Wow, what a thought! All you would need to do is play the game and earn XP. Certain activities give you more XP, but the end goal is to hit the max level for that season. As an example, playing Gambit would give you moderate XP per match, but Nightfalls would give you a large XP on harder difficulties. So basically, you just play the game how you want, whenever you want, and certain activities give you more XP because they are harder. Wow! Also, I should say this. No more bounties. Gone. See ya. Bye-bye. Peace out. In the end, you hit a certain level cap, and at that point, you can do anything the game has to offer. It makes a stupid grind for power a lot less annoying, and it gives you more time to do the things you love with friends and clanmates alike. Not the greatest idea, I know, but it's a start. And I know one thing is for sure, anything at this point in time is better than the current system we have now. I promise you. So, that's basically it. I love Destiny from the bottom of my heart, I really do, but I am so sick of this boring and unfair way to get power levels. I just want to do the new content day one with my friends or my clanmates, and not have to be told, no, go do old content first and maybe you will get lucky enough drops to come back and do this. I want to do master dungeons and raids for better rewards and a more exhilarating and exciting challenge. But the repetitive boring grind to get to that level is just too much for me nowadays. I've done it for so long, I'm just tired of it. I just want Destiny to be fun again, and don't get me wrong, it can be at times, but the power level grind has to be changed or this game is going to lose its most dedicated players. I know for a fact I am not the only one that feels this way about the power level system. I don't think I will ever leave this game. I love it too much. I have too much invested into it. But I will definitely take an extended break. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Also, be sure to follow me on my Twitch as I go live there sometimes, and I also have a Twitter, so you can follow me there as well to keep up to date with what I'm doing. All links for everything here will be down below. Until next time, my friends, let's hope Bungie makes some changes. The king is out, baby. Peace.